Hey, Kade and Emily, this is Alex Stemley from Stemley Consulting Group here. Said I was going to send you out a video of just some tips and tricks that I know how to do to really boost your web presence, and here it is. So in this video, I'm actually going to show you three things today. I basically give you a free attack plan on tips and tricks that you could do for yourself, or a company like mine could do for you. Okay, so you're probably asking yourself, why would I do this? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can actually benefit their business. And the only hesitation to hiring someone to do it for them is actually not knowing who's an expert and who isn't. So I found by giving a free attack plan that owners can do for themselves, it's actually resulted in some of those owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, Alex, do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and really want to dive into things, I'd be happy to do that with you. Or if at the end of this video you want to take these tips and tricks and do them yourself, that's absolutely fine too. Like I said, I just want to get this over to you, and hopefully we can work together either now or in the future. So I don't want to waste too much of your time or mine, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I really want to talk about today when it comes to web presence and having a website is actually the content. Now, what content is anything that you find on a website, whether that be words, pictures, videos, all of the above is considered content. Now, for Google to really like your website and optimize you towards the top, they like to have at least 1,500 words on your home page, on the front page. Really helps them figure out who's really doing this or who's not. So not only do they want 1,500 words on there, but they actually want something called keyword-rich content. Now, what a keyword is anytime you go into a Google search and type in, for instance, tree service near me, anything at all in that search engine that you put in there is considered a keyword. It's what people are searching for. So we actually have the ability to look at all the keywords that everybody is searching for and go for the ones with the most volume and actually put that into your content. That boosts people up very, very quickly. Now on here, I know we didn't have a traditional website laid out, so I pulled this from Facebook, this picture, if that's okay. But I actually pulled a couple other of your competition in the Hendricks County area, and this is just a very small sample size, but kind of going on and looking at them. First one I pulled up is Trees R Us. Says they do the Brownsburg area, all of Hendricks County, so I want to put them in there. Initially, right away, you see, it's a pretty nice looking website. They do have some content, just not a whole lot. They definitely don't have the 1,500 words that Google's looking for. I actually did a word count on them, and with them, looks like they only have 625 words. So very, very easy to beat that competition. Not hard at all. So that's a great thing to see there. Then I actually pulled up another company here. This one here, Brownsburg Tree Care. Again, a very nice website. Has a nice video going at the beginning. Go down, but again, not hardly any content at all on this one. When it comes to things, let's look at theirs. They only have 167 words. So again, very, very easy to beat. And when I'm looking at some of these other companies, one other thing I like to look at on there is how much traffic are they bringing in. So Trees R Us, which is at one of the top organic searches there, I use this called Uber Suggest. Looks like they're getting about 94 different people to their website a month, and they have about 364 keywords they're getting found for. Very easy to beat. Okay, then we go back over to this one here, Brownsburg Tree Care, and let's look at their stats. So they're only getting found for 19 keywords, which is only getting 47 people to their website a month. Again, very, very easy to beat. You could be dominating this market very quickly, since these are some of the top ones in Hendricks County. Now, the next thing I really want to talk about that really boosts your web presence is something called Google My Business. Now, what Google My Business is, or the Google Map Pack, or some people call it GMB, but anytime you type in a search into Google. So I put in here Tree Service Pittsboro, Indiana. As you can see, it brings up the little map, and then you see Trees R Us at the top, CLA Tree Care, Expert Tree Care. Well, generally, if you're somebody looking to get something done around them, you'll type in and look, all you're going to find, or all you're really going to look at, is the first three businesses on there. I know for me anyways, not very often am I going to go down and hit the view all. So what this is, the Google My Business, how you get it to work properly for you. You actually send into Google all your business information. So what Google wants to know is business name, website, hours of operation. They like to have a description of at least 500 words with keyword-rich content on there. Pictures, they want a minimum of 20 pictures to really boost you up. The more you get, the more it really helps. And they want a lot of 5-star reviews. So the quicker we can get that done, the quicker we get everything optimized like that, the quicker you're in the top 3. And that's when you're really getting busy with new clients. Okay. So very easy to do. Again, just takes a little bit of time to do this kind of stuff. Now, the third thing I really want to talk about, going back, is something called citations and backlinks. Now, a citation is any kind of directory that you could possibly be on. When I say directory, what I'm referring to is Google is a directory, Bing is a directory, GoDaddy is a directory. Any place that has a directory of different niche businesses or any businesses at all. Home Advisor would be a directory. So Google likes to have a minimum of the citations and backlinks, and I'll describe backlinks in 1 second, but they like to have a minimum of 250 to 300 citations or backlinks. Very easy to do. A lot of times we have to do quite a few more, but it just kind of sits where you're at. But for Google to really like it, they want 250 to 300. So when I go into competition again, so looks like they have 516 backlinks. Now, what a backlink is, let's really describe this now. A backlink is any time I can go on the internet and find your website, a link to your page, whether that be through a blog, whether that be a guest post, anything at all. If I can click on that and get to your website, that is considered a backlink. Like I said, this Trees R Us, which was the #1 there in the map pack, they have 516. Very easy to beat. Just with a little bit of time, that's all it needs. Okay, so they have 516. And then let's look at over here, Brownsburg Tree Care, and it looks like if I can get it to pull up, well, we're going to go in a back way here. I use a program called Ahrefs. Ahrefs is it gives me all the backlinks, all the citations that everybody is using. So when I just go back to their overview here, and this costs me about $400 a month to do this, it looks like they only have 10 backlinks. So definitely not doing what they need to be to get up where, the traffic and things that they want for their website, but that's great news for you. Like I said, you want a minimum of 250 to 300, but now when you get those, not all backlinks are considered equal. So looking at these backlinks, the way you can tell if it's a good backlink or not is, you see this DR right here? That is how good it is. It's out of 100. Okay, I score out of 100. The higher numbers, the better. So if somebody was to have a tree service and, they put themselves right here, 14 best Indianapolis tree service professionals on expertise.com. Okay, well, that's going to get them a very good rating. It's really a popularity contest. If you were to have your information on a directory that had, a Pizza Hut site, well, you're probably going to get a 1 or a 2 or maybe even nothing at all. Not all backlinks are created equal, so we only want to put the good ones in there. Some people, it may look like they have hundreds or thousands of backlinks, but then when you really go in and look at each one, they really only have, 300 to 400 that are actually doing any kind of work for them. So this one here, only 10, so that's great news. See these zeros at the bottom? Not doing anything for them. Okay, then we go back and look at the Trees R Us, and like I said, they had the 516, but let's actually take a look at some of these here. Where are we at? Right here. So, Trees R Us. A lot of 90s here, a lot of 90s. And as you keep going, they'll get smaller. So it looks like they have 13 pages of these. But again, not all of them are going to be created equal, but this is how we really boost your presence on Google. As you know, the higher you get on Google, the more clientele that you receive. Now, I don't want to, take up too much of your time or, get too far out there with things, but these are 3 things that you really can focus on. Again, there was content with keyword rich material, the Google My Business page, and the citations and backlinks. Those are three things that you can really focus on that's going to boost your business significantly and somewhat fast. Okay. So in closing, hopefully you found that I know what I'm doing, and hopefully we can work together and you really find this helpful and useful to you. Now if you decide that you want to go and do this on your own, that's absolutely fine, completely cool with me. But if you do decide you'd like to get some more information, see what we can do to really work together and make it a fruitful relationship, don't hesitate, give me a call. Best number for Stemley Consulting Group is 317-676-4405. And again, my name's Alex Stemley. I am the president and CEO of Stemley Consulting Group. And the number again, 317-676-4405. I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks.